All right. Aloha. Dr. Joseph here, and I'm your host for this Facebook Live today. I'm really excited to be able to get together with you, and hopefully the sound works better this time. Last time I did a Facebook Live, the sound kind of cut out on me, made it sound like I was recording underneath a big old waterfall. That's what someone told me anyways. So hopefully the sound is nice and pristine for you, and you'll be able to get all the information that you came here for. Like I promised that we would get together and we would talk all about procrastination. So welcome to everyone who's here watching right now. Now, procrastination, procrastination, I like to call procrastination public enemy number one when it comes to achieving any results that you're trying to achieve in your life. Now, I want you to honestly ask yourself this question. So I think if you can answer this question honestly, then you'll be able to really get the most out of this information that I'm going to give you right now. So think about, how often do you experience procrastination in your life? How often does it happen? Is it a daily thing? Is it a weekly thing? A monthly thing? How often do you think that you procrastinate with whatever it is that you have going on with your life? Okay. So how often do you go into this place where you feel overwhelmed because there's so many things to do, or maybe you've got a huge to-do list that needs to be accomplished, whatever it might be. And so you feel overwhelmed, and the first thing that you do is that you actually tell yourself, you know what, this is so overwhelming, I'll get to that later. And so you end up going to the TV or the computer, and then you end up surfing the web mindlessly, or you're just watching some random show maybe you don't even want to watch, yet you're watching it because you just feel so overwhelmed with what needs to happen. Okay? And then also, maybe you've decided that procrastination would be the best thing to do right now because you need to quote unquote relax, or you need to quote unquote decompress. And all while this is happening, your to-do list is just getting bigger and bigger. Things are getting away from you, and procrastination is just overcoming your life. Now, if you're like most human beings on this planet, you've probably given into procrastination more than a few times, and that's probably a big exaggeration, or that's probably being conservative. Sorry, that's probably being conservative. If you've only given into procrastination a few times in your life, I'm sure that's pretty conservative for most of us, right? We're human. These type of things happen. You want to procrastinate or whatever it is because you're overwhelmed, or it feels like it's too much. The list is too big. You're not really excited about what you want to do. Whatever it is, you decide that you're going to procrastinate, okay? Now, most likely, procrastination has actually robbed you of some countless awesome experiences, whether that be with your money, whether that be with your family, your loved ones, maybe it's your health, maybe it's even time itself. I am sure at one time or another, procrastination has robbed you of some really cool experiences in your life. And procrastination may have even given you experiences of guilt, shame, self-criticism, getting down on yourself, beating yourself up, because maybe you've procrastinated, and maybe you can even ask this question: how many times have you beat yourself up internally because you didn't take action on that thing that you should have, or you didn't take the opportunity to go for that thing that was in front of you, right? It was right there in front of you, but you didn't go for it. Whether that was an experience that you should have taken, or whether that been working with a particular person, or whatever it might be. Maybe you've beat yourself up because you just can't forgive yourself for not taking that action, not taking that step towards a particular goal you're going after. Okay? Now, the interesting thing is that if procrastination can be this devastating to our lives, if it can really cause this much stress for us, if procrastination, excuse me, can cause us to get behind, if it can cause us to get really stressed out, if it can cause us to be able to get into these feelings of feeling guilty, feeling shameful, feeling unforgiving of ourselves, beating ourselves up, if procrastination does these type of things for us, why do we do it? Why do we keep stepping into procrastination? right? And how often have you asked that question? Like, why am I doing this? Why am I procrastinating? Why am I putting these things on the back burner when I know it's really important that I do these things right now? Okay? Well, I have one main thing for you. That if you can change your mind in relation to this one thing, procrastination will never be a problem for you again. Okay? And that one thing has to do with what I like to call our comfort zone. I think all of us are very familiar with our comfort zones, right? Comfort zones are those little areas that when you start stepping out of it, it feels uncomfortable, right? Therefore, the name comfort zone, right? How often in a day do you feel like that you're nudged or you pushed just outside of your comfort zone? How often does that happen for you? How often do you actually go on your own and try to get outside of your comfort zone, try to step outside of your comfort zone? Well, understanding your comfort zone and knowing more about your comfort zone is actually one of those things that if you can change your mindset around your comfort zone, you'll be able to change your mindset about procrastination. And procrastination just won't be one of those things that you experience often anymore. Now, of course, we're human. And so procrastination can jump on top of you at any time, any given place. But if you can understand this, then it will happen a lot less. Now, comfort zone. Let's draw a little stick figure guy here. For each of us, we have a predetermined comfort zone. And that comfort zone, that predetermined comfort zone can be anything that has to do with maybe like with our health, or maybe it has to do with money, or maybe it has to do with our relationships. Okay? There has been a particular comfort zone set for us, and we set that comfort zone all on our own. Right? And if you stay within this comfort zone, it feels comfortable, it feels fine, it feels safe, it feels well inside there. But what most people miss out on is that procrastination actually just means staying within this comfort zone. That's all procrastination is. Procrastination is just you staying within that comfort zone. It really is that simple. So whenever you feel like that that you're going to procrastinate, that you're going to just put something to the side, that you're not going to move forward with something because you need to think about it, or you're hesitating, whatever it is, the reason why you're feeling that is because everything inside your brain here is telling you that you need to stay in your comfort zone. Your comfort zone has actually been designed to try to keep you safe, to try to keep you from getting hurt, try to keep you from dying, all right? But ask this question to yourself right now. How often have you stepped out of your comfort zone and you've died? Well, if you're on this Facebook Live, which, how's it going, Melissa? How's it going, Bradley? If you're on this Facebook Live right now, then obviously you haven't died stepping out of your comfort zone, right? The fact that you're watching this, whether that be live right now or at another time, tells me that you haven't died yet from stepping out of your comfort zone. But yet, the funny thing is that your brain thinks that if you step outside of this comfort zone, you're going to die. Or maybe you're actually going to be shunned by certain people within your community. Or maybe you're going to be kicked out on the streets, and then you're not going to have a place to live, right? And you're not going to be belonging. And so if you feel like, or if you're starting to feel those uncomfortable feelings of, I'm going to die, oh my gosh, this is so bad, this is uncomfortable, that's actually a really good place to be in many cases. Now, of course, there are those cases where, yes, if you do feel like you're going to die because you shouldn't be running across the street when there's all this traffic going on, okay? That's not stepping out of your comfort zone. That's being stupid if you're going to do that, okay? But for most of us, most of the things that we are trying to decide to do in our life is meant to take us out of our comfort zone. And outside of this comfort zone, right here, even a little bit, this right here is where growth happens in our life. And I'm sorry if you can't see that. Okay? Right in this place where we step outside of our comfort zone, that's where growth and achievement of our goals occurs. But, of course, procrastinating is what keeps us away from stepping into that place of achievement. Now, the interesting thing about procrastination, or not procrastination, sorry, the interesting thing about comfort zones is that there are two particular people in this world. There are two types of people in this world when it comes to comfort zones. One is there are those who like to stay within their comfort zone. They feel comfortable, they feel safe staying right where they're at. But what that also means that they're okay with not progressing in life. They're okay with not experiencing certain things in their life that they want to experience. Staying within that comfort zone means that they also tend to create excuses for why they're not getting things in their life, where they're not achieving things in their life. Okay? These people also tend to find ways to blame other people for not being able to achieve their goals, not growing in their life. Okay? These people tend to stay right here in their comfort zone, not experiencing life the way they would love to. Then the second group of people are those people who actually they understand this whole concept about having a comfort zone, and they're willing to step outside, even if it's just a little tiny bit. They're willing to step outside of that comfort zone. They're willing to go ahead and see what happens when they step outside of that comfort zone. These type of people, they tend to be the type of people that when an excuse comes up, or when they get that opportunity to blame someone for something in their life, they don't make excuses. They don't blame other people. They use those opportunities to be able to see this as a learning opportunity. They also use opportunities of being able to connect with people rather than blame with people. And they also use these opportunities to be able to move forward in their life. And they also know that stepping out of their comfort zone is really where life happens. Life happens right outside of the comfort zone. So if you want to experience life, if you want to be able to achieve higher goals in your life, if you want to create bigger results in life, then you have to step out of your comfort zone. Now, my question to you is, truthfully, what group do you fit in? What group of people do you fit in with those two different people? Are you going to stay within that comfort zone, or are you going to go ahead and take that daily step outside of your comfort zone? Now, the next question is for those who feel like if you raise your hand and you said, I like to step out of my comfort zone, tell me what it is that you're doing to step out of your comfort zone. Now, that's a little bit different, isn't it? I know a lot of people will tell me, oh, I'm okay with being uncomfortable. I'm okay with stepping out of my comfort zone. And I ask them to do something to be able to move forward with their life, and they're like, whoa, wait a minute. That puts me out of my comfort zone. Well, you said you wanted to move forward. You said you wanted to achieve greater results in your life. And so it's time to step outside of your comfort zone. Okay? So right now, one of the things that people are missing in their life when it comes to achieving their goals is taking action. And so one thing that I'm dedicating each Monday, I want to call Monday our Take Action Monday. Each Monday, I'm going to be getting on here on the Facebook group, and I'm going to be talking about a different problem that's coming up, whether that be about procrastination, comfort zone, whatever it might be. Maybe I'll be talking about different type of stressors. I might even talk about something like addiction, something serious like that, right? And on that particular Monday, whatever subject that I talk about, I'm going to be giving everyone a challenge. And then the rest of the week is up to you to take that challenge and to take action now so that you can step out of your comfort zone and start achieving those things in your life that you want to achieve. Wednesday, I'll get back on. I'll post a post, and I'll have everyone comment, what are you doing to take action? What are you doing to move forward? What are you doing to step out of your comfort zone? And then Friday, I want to call it Follow-Up Friday. On Friday, I'll do another Facebook Live. And on that Facebook Live, I'll jump on and I'll review what we talked about at the beginning of the week, and then also talk about what experiences or questions people might have from stepping out of their comfort zone, or what were they able to solve with that particular problem. That way we can come together as a community and start supporting us the way that you want to be supported. I know that you joined this group. I know that you like this page because you want it to be a part of a group where you can be supported in being able to move forward and achieve your different goals in your life. That's why you're here. And of course, if you're not here for that, then maybe this is not the right group for you. But if you're here because you want extra support, you want to be able to connect with people that can help you do this, help you step out of your comfort zone, help you achieve greater results in your life, then you're in the perfect place. And so every Monday and every Friday, we're going to be connecting to be able to see what we can do to help you move forward, okay? So I got that question for you. Think about it right now. What are you committing to do to stop procrastination? What are you committing to do to stop procrastination in your life? And the best thing that you can do right now to commit, or the best thing you can do to commit to stopping procrastination is to take action. So I want you to think to yourself right now, what actions have you not taken that you should have taken? Could have been weeks, could have been months ago, right? That you still have the opportunity to take action on. If that opportunity is still there for you to take action on, I want you to go and take action now. So the word is now. It has to be now. And when you do that, when you take action on something now, what's going to happen is that you're going to start training your brain and your mindset to say procrastination is no longer part of your life. Procrastination is no longer part of your experience. And can you imagine what would happen if you didn't procrastinate anymore? What type of experiences would you be able to achieve with maybe your income? Maybe you'd be able to increase your income, double your income, whatever it might be. How about your experiences with your relationships? What could you do inside your relationships if you weren't procrastinating anymore? What type of connections could you make with your family, with your children, with your friends? What kind of changes could you make with your health? If you weren't procrastinating anymore, what changes could you have with your health? Think about it. Think of all the cool things and the cool goals that you've set yourself, that you said, I want to do this, I want to do that. But yet procrastination is probably the number one thing that's getting in your way right now with that. So what I want you to do today is I want you to think of what action can you take right now to start committing yourself to not procrastinate. What action are you going to take so that you can stare procrastination in the face, stare procrastination in the eyes, and say, look who's in charge now. Look who's in charge right now. It's no longer procrastination, it's me. I'm in charge of my life right now. That's where I'm at. I'm in charge of what goes on in my life. So I want you to take that action step. I want you to comment below. Let us know what actions are you going to be taking this week. What action steps are you going to be going? This is a chance for us to be able to work together, for you to be able to have the accountability, a place to be accountable to your life so that you can move forward. We all need to have an accountability partner. We all need to have a mentor to work with. And that's what I'm here to do for you. And I want to give you a place where you can be accountable. I want you to give you a place where you can feel like you're being supported by not only me, but those within our community. Okay? And if you're ready, if you're in a position where you're like, okay, you know what? I need some extra help with this. Well, then let's jump on the call with one of my team members, and let's talk. Let's talk about how we can help you get a little bit more clear with your mindset on your comfort zone and with procrastination. Let's get on a call and help you get clear. And then if you happen to be someone who is ready to move forward, transform your life, if you're someone that wants some help with procrastination and to finally beat procrastination once and for all, and you're someone that's ready for transformation, and if that's you, then maybe we can talk a little bit more about how we can help you out during that call. So hopefully this has been helpful for you. I want you to remember to look at where is your comfort zone, look at it right this very moment, and think about what action step can you take right now to step out of your comfort zone and be able to beat procrastination, be able to move forward and gain that goal that you're going for. So again, thank you for those of you who joined us, and have a good rest of the day. I look forward to connecting with the rest of the week. And one moment here, actually, let me expand this right here. I can't even see. Oh, it looks like we got a couple people here talking. Perfect. Thank you, Brad, for your comments there. You're awesome. Thank you for your comments. Again, everyone else, join in the comments. Join in. Let's find out, what are you doing today to beat procrastination. This is Dr. Joe Kipo'o. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.